Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from Nashville. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ritter now. Looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Ritter. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. In motion right, that's Dell. Here's the give to McIntosh. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
The slot man in motion right. Tannehill on first down. And his throw here is incomplete. The Titans have 13-3 now on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done. When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
That is caught. And the Titans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Tannehill a throw out wide that's complete. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They get this out left, and it's a Titans touchdown. Take down a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Folk, and it's now a 7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That'll go as a 16-yard gain as they pick up the 1st.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguars
looking to throw it here. Ritter firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion, the tight end. And this is McIntosh. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. from a couple of yards beyond midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Tannehill. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here, maybe you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Here's Tannehill. That is caught by Dell. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Tannehill. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Fulk connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Down the sideline he goes. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Second down, here's McIntosh. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking in the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll run with McIntosh. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. That's going to be caught. And the Titans are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves it all the way down to the 1. Left side, here's Dell. That's a Titans touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk, and that makes it a 21-10 game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and he'll bring this one back to the 29.
The Titans take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. That's complete to Dell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, McIntosh. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now Tannehill looks to change things up.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Touchdown! Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A Ritter's throw into the hands of Kirk. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
10 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw, Ritter.
At the 45-yard line.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Titans will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill taking a shot for Dell here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. That is caught by Mims. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To the air again, Tannehill. Buying time to his left. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. Got his man, Dell. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Tannehill going to get this out quickly. It's complete. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
At the 6-yard line.
Again, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Okonkwo in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now Folk for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Jaguars 10.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jaguars 10.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Flush to his right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Off play action, Tannehill. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Agnew now to return. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
ETN bringing in another one. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Ritter.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I'm sure that was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
ETN up the middle.
And a nice pickup there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Third and goal, Ritter with it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Jags get a bit closer.
Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18.
Makes the score Titans 35, Jaguars 17. Logan Cook to kick off for the
After the
Jaguars.
touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Option play, McIntosh. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the middle they go. McIntosh. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw here. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Tannehill's throw here caught by Mims. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Tannehill. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. And Tannehill changing the look. And now they'll shift things around. That's caught right side by Mims. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. In motion goes the tight end. They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Jaguars 17.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot...
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Ritter down.
Flushed out right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Ritter to throw it. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Jaguars.
On first down, Ritter. And his throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. Straight ahead, ETN. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk from 21 yards away. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Jaguars 24.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now a handoff up the middle. McIntosh. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Able to connect with Mims. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And quickly, they get to the line. Tannehill throwing again. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Titans extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick their upfield. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. McIntosh. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Taken down back at the 42.
Tannehill. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Pass is caught for a first, but he's looking for more. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. On for the extra point is Folk. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Off the option, here's Etienne. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 99 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Completes it to Evan Ingram. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 52 yards. Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Ritter will set up to throw it. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Etienne is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball. But and
that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. McManus now for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Makes the score Titans 56.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Tannehill going to throw it. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Antonio Johnson.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Fourth down, big play. Here's Ritter. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Throwing now, Tannehill. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.